I'm going to install an H-Bar to this Passport 12 for standing support, as well as making it easier for me to get up and down from a sit to a stand. I like to stand up a lot when I fish, and to be able to take my focus off of the balance and put it on the fishing is really nice. I'm going to show you how easy it is to outfit this Passport with an H-Bar. The first thing I'm going to do is empty this hardware packet out into the cup holder, so all these pieces are right there where I need them. And then I'm going to go ahead and assemble the center bar to these elbow fittings, making sure that the pre-drilled holes for the screw are aligned with the pre-drilled holes in the elbow fitting. And it's very critical that the flats on the H-rail portion, this center bar, line up with the flats that are molded into these elbows. Go ahead and push it together firmly to line up the holes. And you're going to use 2 1032 screws and nylock nuts to fasten the center bar to these end fittings. Take note that I've positioned the round head of the screw facing the seat. The head of the screw will go flush, and that nice rounded surface won't act as a poke point. I'm going to use a 3/8 wrench to hold the nylock nut in place so I can get a nice installation of that screw. Thread on this nylock nut. And again, the nut's facing out away from the user. Once you've got your H-bar assembled to the center bar, we've made it really easy for the following steps. You've got molded in recesses up here for the forward mounting feet, and they're just gonna fasten to the kayak with these heavy-duty stainless steel screws going right into the plastic. On this step, it's critical not to over-thread the screws, so get them started and threaded about halfway with your power drill, and then come in with a manual screwdriver and fasten them all the way down. The plastic is extremely thick and robust in this area of the kayak, so you won't risk pulling screws. If you are so inclined to through bolt, we've included through bolt hardware with the kit. So if you've installed the hatch in the bow area, or you've got a long enough reach to reach the backing nuts inside the kayak, by all means, you're more than welcome to use these through bolting hardware. Center the vertical mounting foot in the recess up here on the top of the gunnel, and I'm going to thread it in, like I said, part of the way, not all the way. I'm going to finish it off with a manual screwdriver and line it up straight in there. Center the foot in the recess. Install part of the way. Part of the way with the second screw. And then come in and finish fastening with the manual screwdriver. As these screws are going in, they're cutting threads into the plastic, making for a really strong installation here. Now that we've got those in place, we can install our H-bar to these mounting feet. And I like to take the quick release pins around to the outside so they're not hanging into the inside of the cockpit. Next step in the installation process is to install the track mounting feet to the tracks. Initially, I'm gonna do a loose installation into the track so that I can adjust the mounting feet fore or aft as needed. But I am gonna insert them into the track, and you do one mounting foot at a time. Insert the T-bolt into the track, and I'm gonna slide it just forward a little bit and loosely cinch that down. I'm gonna put the second mounting foot for the track installed in the track as well. The legs of the H-bar were meant to flex out just a little bit. I wrapped these around the outboard side of the Kayak too prior to installation so that they stay out of the center area of the cockpit. Okay, flex that second foot out, either all the way forward or all the way back, I think is ideal. So maybe we should. Once I think I've got the H-bar sitting where I'd like it, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the legs from the track mounted feet, and I'm gonna cinch these tension knobs all the way down. I'm gonna put the legs back onto the track mounted feet and insert the pins. And I'm gonna check the fit with me standing up. So I've stood up. The crossbar hits me right at about the waistline, which is perfect. If you need more height out of the H-bar, you can adjust the legs out longer. There's plenty of adjustment on the forward and aft legs, so you can get the height set just to where you like it. The second thing I'm gonna look at is to make sure that I have plenty of room to stand in the cockpit without being butted up against the seat. So this is just about right for me. If I'm on the water and fishing with the H-bar and I feel like I don't need it up for a period of time, I'll simply sit down in my seat, pull these quick release pins out, and fold the H-bar forward where it will stash out of the way. For other accessory installation videos related to your Passport 12 and other Hobie product, check out the Hobie YouTube channel or visit Hobie.com.